Hi guys. We are in the studio slash bedroom. I just got done doing some summer baking, and let me tell you, I hate blueberries, but there's something about a lemon blueberry loaf or blueberry muffin that just does it for me. But anyways, yeah, I'm done. I'm out of the kitchen. Summer baking is over, at least for today. So now I'm just gonna stay inside because it is really hot outside. Really hot. And I can't believe I was so ready for spring and summer. I don't know what I was thinking. It is really hot. But that's fine. That's fine. I didn't have any plans to go anywhere. I kind of did, but I kind of didn't want to. So anyway, so for the rest of the day, I'm just gonna spend the day reading some of the books that are on my TBR. But before I talk about those, let me real quick give you guys a rundown on the books that I've already finished. Hold on. There's a few books that I don't have over here with me that I did finish. Just don't know where they're at, or either that's a good question. Anyways, so this is book number 1 of the Practical Magic series. This is Magic Lessons, and so so then when I found out that Practical Magic 2 was going to be released this year, I was like, let me go back and watch it in the daytime. Maybe it's not really scary, and so I watched it in the daytime, watched it by myself, and it was not scary. And I think I might watch it again, maybe not today or maybe next week or so, but I watched it and I really enjoyed it, and it didn't freak me out. I wasn't afraid, and I emailed my husband, was like, I watched it and I didn't have a nightmare. But guys, I don't know how I'm gonna get up from here. Anyway, so and then I think I came across something on maybe like on Facebook or something, and they were talking about the books. I had no idea there were books, so of course I had to look into it, and so that's what I did. And then I realized that this author, she has like several books, and so I was like, oh, let me read it. Like I always like to like read the books just to see like how different they are from the movie, or if the movie is like, or if I how do I say this? I always like to read the books as well as like watch the movies, so that way I can kind of see like what's different, or what I imagine in my head. Is it like the same as how it comes across on screen? So I like doing that, and I definitely need to read these, but in order to get to Practical Magic and Practical Magic 2, I needed to read book number 1 and book number 2. So I went ahead and got all 4 books of this series. So I'm really hoping to get to Practical Magic 2 and the 4th book. And the 4th book definitely before the movie comes out, so that way I can just like imagine everything in my head from reading it before I go and watch the movie, and then base my thought process on what was in the movies. Because you guys know, like sometimes the books like are a little different from the movies, are a little different from the books. I already finished Magic Lessons, and pretty much, you know, like in the movie we get like a quick little snippet of the story of the Owens family. So but the book 1, it tells you all about Maria Owens and her life, how she grew up, and the things that happened to her, and how she like overcame them, and what happened to her in the end. So my thoughts on this is like 5 out of 5. Like on the first few chapters, I was like, oh my gosh, why couldn't this book be turned into a movie? Like I was like, I could not put this book down. I really could not. Oh my gosh, I enjoyed it all the way through. I'm not gonna go into detail about it. Okay. And the next book that I already finished is The Seven Daughters of Dupree. This is by Nikisha Ellis Williams. And so this was a really, really good book. I'm gonna reread this one. That's how much I loved it. Well, all my favorite books, I always end up rereading them throughout the years, but this was really good. So the story starts with Tati, who is a 14-year-old, for sure 14. Yeah, so she's a 14-year-old girl. She doesn't know who her dad is. Her mom won't tell her anything about her dad, and she pretty much longs for her dad. Like, she spends her time like writing poems and things like that, poems and like letters to her dad, even if she doesn't know who he is, but she's writing these things to him because she really wants to know about her dad, and like basically like for like it's part of her identity that she doesn't have a connection to. So a Dupree, it's like 7 generations of the Dupree women. So the family like keeps like a lot of secrets, and a lot of things or information is withheld from like each other or like other members of the family, so they look at things that are like painful or hurtful as things that you should just forget. No need to like dwell on the past. So that is how they view things, and we learn about each woman and the things that happen to them in their lives in order for them to like come to the point where they are constantly withholding information or keeping secrets. Why must I keep saying withholding information? Like the things that happen to them to drive them to the point to where there are so many things in their life that they keep a secret. So Tati is the one who ends up in the end breaking the generational curse. I did not love it, but I didn't. Okay, it didn't do it for me, but it was 50% off, so I got it, and it was cute. Like, how can you walk by this and not want to take it with you? So it's called The Wild Lavender Bookshop by Jodie Thomas, and basically this what's her name, Andy. So Andy is a undercover detective and she is she has to go into hiding for a little bit because the case she was on, the criminal is able to identify her and is probably gonna like try to have her killed before the trial can start, and so she has to go into hiding. But at the same time, she has to go to a small town in Texas somewhere, and to find like her brothers. She did not know she had 2 brothers. So basically like her dad was not in her life, and she grew up being raised by her mom and her stepdad, and so she has to go to a small town anyways to find these brothers and to find her brothers and to hear the reading of the will. And another reason she's going there she's going there to lay low and to find her brothers and to also warn them, because she doesn't want the criminals to like try and harm her brothers as a way to get to her, even though they don't even know this lady or that she is. Which is crazy. Like, you just imagine like you just living your life not knowing you got like a sibling out there and they in some mess. It's about to bring some mess to your doorstep. But anyway, so she comes to town. Sheriff is there to help her, and one of the deputies is just ends up falling in love with her. It was just a struggle to get through this book, but I had to finish it so that way I can start reading my other books. But yeah, I didn't love it at all. and I'm not gonna lie, I struggled to get through this, even though it's only a couple of chapters. How many chapters is this? 30 chapters, yeah. But yeah, the Wild Lavender Bookshop. And then I can't even remember the owner of the bookshop, but he's in the story too, which I don't know, it kind of felt like out of place. Like the story would have been great without him, and they really didn't spend that much time in this bookshop, which if I had known that, I would not have got this book. I would not. So I didn't even mention it. So my goal is to reach 30 books. So we'll count these 1, 2, 3. I won't count any other books. So 3 out of 30. A few more to go. Okay, so what else is on my TBR list? Let's start with these. Okay, so I have Communion by Bell Hooks. I've already started this, but I didn't get far because I was trying to finish this book. And by the time I got done with this one, the Wild Lavender Bookshop, it was kind of late, and then I started Communion by Bell Hooks, but I didn't get to chapter 1. I'll tell you that. It was a rough night. The preface, I don't know, I feel like it was pretty long. By the time I got done with the preface, I was like, yeah, we'll start chapter 1 another day. But I am excited to start this one. Excuse me. And I really want to get some more books by Bell Hooks. And then I got also got Appalachian Eulogy by Bell Hooks, Poetry in Place. Just pretty much, if you guys already know about the VP and the drama surrounded his books, about how his first book, the title is Hillbilly Eulogy, and a lot of people feel like you kind of like copying Bell Hooks. Like, it wasn't such a big deal until I think his new book that has already came out or is about to come out, and then he titled that one Communion, and so people were in an uproar because now it's like kind of like proof that, all right, like, what's going on. So yeah, Appalachian Eulogy and Communion by Bell Hooks. I have not started this one. And then circling back to Practical Magic, you guys already talked about, I finished magic lessons. So book 2 is The Rules of Magic, which I started it. I think I'm still in part 1, but I'm gonna start back over because I can't remember anything from this one. And yeah, so from book 1, we already know Maria Owens put the curse on the family. So this one sets in 1960, I believe. Yeah, 1960s. So it's still on my to be read list. And then this is just some random book I got at the book rack, bookstore. Book rack is the name of it, but this is just some random book that I got that looked really cool, and so it was also for 50% off. So it's called Lord of the Pies by Nell Hampton, and I'm pretty certain it's like a murder mystery type book, and apparently there's like some recipes in the back. Yeah, there's some recipes in the back. But anyways, like, I'm really hoping that this one is really good. I mean, look at that. How could I not grab that? That looks real neat. Okay, ooh, I'm back. Anyways, so these next 3 books, I'm really excited. These are brand spanking new. My husband, he asked me, well, he tried to give me some anniversary gifts, and it was stuff that I already had, and so he had to end up canceling the order. And that was something I was like, if you really want to get me something that I'm really gonna love, there's these books that I really, really want. And he was like, oh, for sure. I'll get you some books. But anyways, so he got me these as anniversary gift. Let's start with this one since I've already started reading this one. So I'm pretty sure this author's name is Tayari Jones. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. But anyway, so this is Kin by Tayari Jones. I've already started reading it. I'm probably gonna take like a little pause on it. You know, like I hate pausing and reading another book, but it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I'll try to get better at doing that and like try to finish the books. But anyway, so this is actually Oprah's Book Club 2026. Guys, I did not even realize that. And it's right here. But yeah, so this story is following two girls who have been friends since they were babies. They both didn't grow up with their mom. Guys, I don't even remember the characters' names. Vernice and Annie. Okay, so Vernice and Annie, they both grew up without their mom. Vernice's mom was killed by her dad and had to be raised by her aunt. And then Annie's mom just took off. Like, what the hell? Yeah, Annie's mom took off and left her. And so they both, for the like days or I don't know. So they both end up being raised by someone else. Annie was raised by her grandma, and like I said, Vernice was raised by her aunt. And so Annie is like on the search to find her mom when she comes of age. So they pretty much, even though they grew up together, has been friends since they were little babies, they end up going like their separate ways on their own path. And I really can't tell you guys too much about this book because I'm still reading it. So, but apparently this is on like a lot of people's to be read list, which I think is cool. And I have not started this one at all. This is Lost Lands by Madeline Cash. I have no idea, but from apparently this is like really good from like what people were saying. So I can't tell you about it because I don't know. I haven't started it. And then this one, I heard good things about this one. This is Not About Us by Allegra Goodman. So these are also on my to be read list. And how many books do I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Anyways, so 7 books on the to be read list. There's more books on the bookshelf, but we'll come to that once I knock this list down. Once I go through these and get these read, then I will tell y'all about what blah 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 what else is on my to be read list. But yeah, that is all I have for now. I need to go put these back on the bookshelf before they end up being like a mess over here on the floor. Guys, it is barely after 9 o'clock and it is already so hot. Oh my gosh. So I told myself I was gonna get up, get dressed, pack my bags, go take the car to get an oil change, and then just dilly-dally for the day. Like go to the bookstore, pull over to the park or something and read and stuff. Got my bag packed. But guys, like it's so hot. I'm kind of contemplating like if I really want to go outside or leave the house. But then again, none of my devices are charged, so I'm sitting here waiting for everything to charge, and then I'm gonna decide like, do I really want to leave the house today? But I definitely need to go get this oil change taken care of. Oh my gosh, decisions. Do some reading. I really want to finish this one book, Ken. I think I can probably finish it by today. That's my goal, to finish this book by today. It's gonna be a nice, chill day. Oh, it is so hot. That's pretty good. Oh my gosh. All right guys, I am here at the community center. I just came back from getting the oil change on the car. Even though I said I was gonna do it, I was like, girl, come on, like you gotta do these adult teens. And they were like asking me all these questions. I was like, chat, I don't know. I'm like, what did my husband choose last time he was here? But yeah, oh my gosh, I was getting so overwhelmed. And they were like, oh, you want to add this on? It's like 100. It's like two things they were like asking me if I wanted to add on, and both of them were like $139. And I was like, oh my god, like I only was expecting to spend $90 to $100, not $139 additional dollars for two separate things. But I was like, yeah, I'll come back and do that later. But that's taken care of. That's one less thing that I have to worry about. I got my little drink, my little Starbucks drink. It's so cute, guys. Look at it. So I got that, and I just realized I did not pack. Okay, there's no way I was gonna bring that. That's too heavy. Anyway, so I got my iPad. I got my headphones. Oh no, I didn't bring anything to sit on. It's okay. I'm gonna sit under the pavilion, so it'll be alright. I kind of wanted to sit under the tree, but I didn't pack anything to put on the ground. So we're here, about to turn the car off, and I need a wagon. I need one of those little red wagons, or just any kind of wagon. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. It's just me, and I'm saying I need a wagon. I don't want to carry this stuff. But yeah, let me put this back there, the seat back there, save it for a hubby so you can look at it. Yeah, let's head over here. It is extremely hot, but I know if I wait any longer it's gonna get hotter, so I might as well come out and enjoy some sunlight and get some work done. Oh my gosh. And guys, I am like so obsessed with this eagle. Oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure it's the same one, but I've been seeing it for like the last couple of days, and I have not been able to like just capture it on just to film it or whatever until today. He's just soaring so high and just so majestic. Oh my gosh. Guys, I just wanted you to see the sky. Like, look at that blue. I really hope the camera is like picking it up, but that is just so blue is my favorite color. Oh my gosh. Okay, I was being dramatic. It's actually not that hot out here. And it feels nice to actually like get some sunlight. Yeah, this book is really good. I don't know if I'll be able to finish the whole book today, but I'm definitely gonna try. That's the goal for today. Man, sorry if you guys hear the aircraft flying. I think now I'm starting to like get used to it. But anyways, wow, it feels so nice out here. The sun is shining. I think I'm gonna head back to the house. Hold on, I'll try to wait. Oh, it's 2 of them. Yeah, I think I'm gonna head back to the house, maybe sit in the backyard and continue reading. Or maybe I'll sit here a few more minutes, try to finish this chapter, and then I'll head out. What is going on? Anyways, hi guys, I'm back. I don't know what today is. What is today? I don't know. It's one of those days, but anyways, guys, so I'm desperately trying to finish, not desperately, but I'm definitely trying to finish this book. I know yesterday that I said I was gonna try to finish it yesterday, but what happened was that I took a nap, which turned into several hours of sleeping. And guys, oh my gosh, I pretty much was like asleep like the whole entire day. But then I woke up, last night, picked the book back up and started reading, and I got to like halfway. Oh, that's my stomach. I just ate. I don't know why it's doing that. Anyways, so picked it up last night, started reading for a few hours, and I got to chapter 20. Yeah, chapter 20. I think there's like 40 chapters or so in here. Hold on, let me double check. Okay, yeah, so there's like 44 chapters. So I basically got halfway last night. Most the chapters aren't like crazy long, so it isn't hard to get through. But sorry, my stomach is like stop, stop. Anyways, so I'm just spending today. I'm just trying to get through it because I know I was supposed to do it yesterday, but I'm gonna try to hit my goal today. But right now I'm gonna take a little break. I tried to read outside, but it is definitely like too hot. I even had like a shaved ice that I made, and it was just unbearable. I really need to get like a tent or something out there, but yeah, I just couldn't do it. So I came back inside where it's cool at, and I'm gonna don't take a nap. Don't say take a nap. I'm gonna, because you know, like my fatigue kicks in, and then I be comatose. But I'm just gonna take a little break, a quick little break, and then I'm gonna hop back into reading this book. So far, it's like getting so good. Like what's wrong with my eyes? Why are my eyes red? I don't know what's going on. But anyways, it's so good, and I just like, I almost don't want to take a break. I want to keep reading because it's like into some real good parts. But I definitely need to take a break, and hopefully this doesn't end like yesterday with me sleeping forever. But yeah, that is all I have to say right now, I guess. Oh, and I definitely have to do, I made a whole list of things I need to do, so I definitely cannot be taking a nap today. But all right, I will catch you guys later. All right, guys, just to give you an update, I've been reading for quite some time, and I am currently at chapter 39. So there's 44 chapters in this book. I'm already ready for bed, so I think I'm not gonna beat myself up about not finishing it tonight, because it is currently 11:30. So, oh man, so close, but I do want to at least try to get some sleep, even though I'm probably gonna wake up in 2 or 3 hours. You guys know I don't sleep well, but yeah, I'm on chapter 39, and when I tell y'all, this book is so good. Oh my gosh. So now we're like a few years into the story. Like, Nisi is married. Annie is just going through the struggles of her life. Craziness. But yeah, it's really good, and I don't want to spill too much of the beans for people who have not read it, but I'm enjoying this book. And I talked to my husband, and he was like, he wants to read it when he comes home. I'm like, yeah, you can read it, but there's like this one other book that we were reading together that we need to finish. Well, I've read it like 100 times, but we were reading it together, which is like our little thing. And so I'm like, we need to finish that before you move on to something else. But yeah. Hi guys. It is Saturday morning and I'm here to go at the community center to go to the gym, and I'm just like having the hardest time this morning. Like I really don't want to do this today, but I didn't go to the gym but once throughout the week, and I gotta make up for 2 sessions. I'm just having the hardest time today. I don't know what it is. Like, I was able to sleep last night, which is rare, and I just did not want to get up. And so now I'm here. It's 8 something, but I really should have been here at like 5 or 6. And now that I'm here, I'm just like, oh. Yeah, I'm just sitting here trying to talk myself into doing this. Yeah. Alright guys, my brain is literally all over the place. I'm trying to figure out everything that I'm supposed to be doing. I know I made a list of some things, but I don't know, I just can't function right now, which is frustrating. I don't even know what I'm looking for. Alright, I got this in my hand, so I guess. Okay, so I've already like dilly-dallied for the day, or yeah, for now. And so now I need to wrap up some more stuff for my niece's summer reading care package. Why did I grab magnets? I don't know why I grabbed magnets, but apparently I need magnets. Anyway, so whoopsie daisy. Okay. Oh my gosh. So anyway, so I do have some stuff already done, and I don't think I'm giving her that. Let me put that over here. So I got some little charms, some little apple charms, and I need to make another charm. Oh my gosh. Don't do that. But anyways, I need to make another charm that I'm also gonna like list on my Etsy shop. Guys, I'm trying to get prepared and get back in the swing of things when it comes to polymer clay and opening my shop back up. So I need to make that one charm just to make sure that what I'm envisioning in my head actually turns out, you know, like the way I want it. So what am I about to do? Got a bunch of clay over here. Okay. Apple charms. One's already made. Wait, why does it have two? Okay. Now I'm getting confused. Okay. Oh, okay, that's why. Okay. No, I have that 3 times on here. I don't know what's going on. I made this list several days ago. That bookmark is done. That bookmark is done. This is in the mail on the way here. I did not get that. I did not get that. I did not get that. That's already done. Those 2 books are on the way. Manza. Okay, we'll do Manza. Okay, so the new charm that I'm making is an apple. It's going to look a little different from this. So this, I did not use red polymer clay. I used translucent clay, and then I colored it with some soft pastel. So it's going to look a little bit different than this one. So Manza is it's going to be like my newest charm character. Hubby named it, or we both named it. We both were. So it's gonna be like a little apple with a little face and everything, and that's why we called it Manza, because, you know, like in Spanish, like apples. So we just shorten it to Manza. So that's gonna be her name. I want to try to figure out like how to put a bow on top of her. Oh, hold on, let me show you guys. All right, guys. So in addition to the polymer clay bookmarks, I also made my niece some little bookmarks. But first, before we get into the other bookmarks and stuff, let me show you guys the new character. So this is Manza, the apple. On here, she has like a little bite bitten out of her. My husband wants me to do like a little worm and like put it on there somewhere, but I don't know if I'll be able to execute that. So that is the charm I gotta make. And so also put Manza on a bookmark all over the place. So this is going to be one of her bookmarks that she's going to have. And then this took me like all night to do this bookmark. Let me zoom out a little bit. But yeah, so this is another one of her bookmarks. And I'll grab the polymer clay one in a second and show you guys that one. But oh my gosh, guys, look at my little cactus. Like, I was so scared that I was not gonna be able to like do it, you know, but it turned out okay. And then I have like the books on the shelves, and then a little girl down there reading. I'm so proud of this, guys. I am literally like learning like this drawing and stuff like as I go. So it's been an experience, but it's also been like very, very fun and interesting. But yeah, so this is one of the other bookmarks. And then I might send her these. These were just something that I was working on like a long time ago that I just never finished. But yeah. Hi guys, today is Sunday, Father's Day. So I don't know, for some reason I just could not sit in the house. And you guys, you know, I don't like leaving my house for nothing. But I just felt like I couldn't breathe in there. And I know it's because it's Father's Day. And I just absolutely hate Father's Day. Yep, so instead of being sad, you know, I just grabbed all of my stuff and I grabbed like a little picnic tarp, and I just decided I'm just gonna come out here and like sit up under one of the trees or something, and you know, just read my book, and I don't know, just try not to be emotional, I guess. Yeah, this sucks. That's so beautiful. Let me show you guys. So this morning I got up before I decided that I was like gonna come out here and you know, just spend the day outside reading. I was getting ready to go to the grocery store to pick up a few things for the week, so that way I have everything I need. And then I'm loading my car up with my stuff, and I see like a lady walk by, an older lady, just like, good morning, you know, just like speaking whatever. And then she's like, oh, good morning, happy Father's Day. And then I just kind of like froze, kind of like, oh, today's Father's Day. And it literally felt like it just felt like the wind was just knocked out of my chest. But I'm not gonna cry, you know. I don't wanna cry. This mascara isn't waterproof. But right now I'm just stalling for time. I don't know. I guess I'll go check out the area before I unload my stuff. Why am I putting my hand in front of the camera? And it's just like everywhere I look, there's like people with their dad, and it's making me so sad because I'm like, anyways.